Before the game, JB had kind of said that everyone on their team was very aware that you guys had beat them 13 times in a row, and that he felt like the team was going to come out with that intensity. Obviously, Bobby was just talking about physicality. How do you feel like you guys can maybe handle physical defense a little bit better than you did tonight?
Just playing together offensively, like owning our space. And, they made it tough on Rye picking up, and we didn't help them enough early on. And the times where we did, and we got side to side and, played DHO game and got it moving, we got great looks. And it's hard to be physical when there's pace and the ball's moving. And so offensively, I think we're doing more of that. And you got to match the physicality too, getting open, setting screens.
They go on that run in the second quarter, 14-0 to take a 13-0 lead, and just never able to climb really back into it. So was it just not moving the ball offensively? Like what, I guess, or was it on the defensive end not being able to string some stops together to really get back in?
Yeah, for us it usually starts defensively. Like if we can get stops and get out and play in transition a little bit, it kind of gets us going. But when we, don't get stops for consecutive possessions, I think that's where then we can get stuck offensively. We don't maybe execute as well. So it really comes down to that end of the floor. And, got to be able to clean it up in the moment and bounce back.
Is there something you've seen after makes? Detroit did it. Not every team can do it. I think Houston did this as well, where after a make, the crowd maybe feels it a little bit. Maybe it's a lead or you get with it, and then they just push the issue, and it's a quick basket to kind of cut. So obviously the crowd deflates a little bit, and I don't know. Is there some? Have you noticed anything there in terms of why that may happen after a make, that they're able to just kind of break the defense down pretty quickly?
Things like that. It's really just the discipline of the little things, like getting back and everybody being on the same page to get another stop. I think it's smart players that recognize that and say, let's get it out and go right away again. But we just got to have the discipline to get back. Yeah.
That three-point game isn't usually a big part of Detroit's game. When they're shooting like that, just how much tougher does that make them? How difficult what did it make it for y'all?
Yeah, any team making shots just opens up the floor, especially for a team like Detroit, where they're really paint heavy, want to get in the paint and score in the paint. And then if they are making shots, it's just going to open up the paint more for them. So we wanted to protect paint first and get out from there. And tonight they made some threes, and so it's going to happen sometimes. We just got to work to continue to do both. Protect the paint and contest shots.
I'm not going to pretend to know how many more games Giannis might be out for, but about 2.5 games now where you guys haven't had him. What do you feel like you've learned about what this team needs to do or can do without Giannis?
Yeah, I think we can play. We play fast with him, but I think we can play even faster too. I think it'll be to our advantage, both in transition and in the half court. Like, I think if we can really get on the same page of playing together, get the ball moving, and having that as part of who we are. And then whenever he comes back, obviously you have what he does, and being able to do those things together and pair those, it's going to make us even more dangerous offensively. So you really got to see this time as it's not a positive, obviously, but just can we make the most of it and be proactive to build more of who we are.